All right, what's going on? Chris Tonis here, CEO of Preeminent Recruitment, and today we're going to be discussing some scary, horrific things that I've been seeing on the internet. This morning, I opened up my phone and I was wondering, what would I find if I Googled how to get a job without experience? And so I did, and the first thing I found was an article, and I won't put the company on blast, but essentially this company had a list of bullet points, including things that said, get an interview and be skeptical and weary about the jobs you're applying for, and do your research on companies that you're interested in and get experience. Can you believe this? This is advice. This is the advice that you're getting when it comes to trying to land the job that you want and deserve. I can't. I find it incredibly disheartening that this is the type of information that's out there circulating. So today, what we're going to discuss is steps you can take to get noticed for jobs or get those interviews for jobs where you don't have experience. Now, to give this company the benefit of the doubt, I do understand what they mean about getting an interview, because if you can get an interview, you then can sell yourself on the job. But I would strongly discourage you to go out there and say, okay, great, I'm gonna go get an interview now and go start applying on jobs. Especially, I would be really concerned for you if you start to become weary about applying to certain jobs that you don't have experience for. So what can you do instead? Well, your main focus, and pretty much your only focus for getting a job that you don't have experience with, is to block out the noise and not worry about the lack of experience, not address the elephant in the room like they also said to do, and not to really limit yourself by only looking at a certain number of opportunities, because you have to expand upon what you do have, which is the openness to learn something new. And so your sole focus should be to put blinders on and find a way to creatively connect with people that work at the organization. And some of the ways you could do that is you can message their Facebook page, you can message their social media, you can search in Facebook, you can search names or by company, and you should go in and do that in the search feature. But most importantly, and the best tool on the planet, and I wish I would have known this sooner in my career and life, is you should take to LinkedIn, and on LinkedIn, you should start connecting with people that work at the organizations that you're most interested in. Once you connect with these folks, you can send them a personalized message that says, hey, I saw that your company has an X position and I'm interested in it. And I was wondering if you could share with me a bit about what it's like to work at your company. And people will be happy to share this with you. I would say you should get as much as 30 to 50% response rate for a message like this. You kind of have to be a bit of a degenerate not to at least respond to somebody and give them some pieces of advice. And people don't want to be degenerates. I would say probably at least half people don't want to be degenerates. And so you'll get responses. And as you build up, you start having an organic conversation with these people. You'll start to learn more about the organization. They'll tell you their honest feedback. It's better to ask your peers than the hiring manager because you'll get more honest reviews. This is better than taking to Glassdoor and just hoping that somebody left a terrible review that you can use as a justification to not work at a company. But in addition to that, you then could use this individual as your advocate. And I shouldn't use the word use because, this is a mutual conversation, usually beneficial. This person gets to share with you some of their frustrations maybe, or some of the things they love about their job, which we all like to talk about ourselves. And on the return, you get to learn about the organization and make a connection. But at some point in the conversation, when it feels natural and it feels okay to do, you should ask this individual if, hey, would you mind passing my resume along? I know if I go and apply online, the odds of me getting the position are going to be relatively slim. But if I get referred by someone as great as you, who has accomplished what you accomplished within the organization, I think I have a fighting chance. And if you say it the right way, if you say it like that, you have a really high likelihood of getting referred in. You have a really high likelihood of getting the person to say, you know what? Sure, let me see what I can do to help you out. So that's my piece of advice for you here today with how to get noticed and how to get in the door. Once you get the interview, that's a whole separate video that I could make some content on, but I need you to let me know below if that would be a video that would be of value for you and if you would find that helpful. And at the same notion, please subscribe and like this video. It helps more people see it. And I want you to be able to see the content we're coming out with, because over the next few months, we're going to drop content every single day, or as many days as we possibly can throughout the week, to give you the tools and material you need to land the job that you want within 30 days from when you start watching our platform. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And like I said, please engage with this and let us know if you'd like to see the video on how to prepare for that interview when you lack experience. All the best.